I'm tired of the other women. I'm tired of him using me. For 2 months, I didn't even hear from you. Where were you?
I'm overwhelmed, man. I love you.
Fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. He fooled you about 50 times.
We are a financial disaster because of him.
Divorce doesn't exist where I'm from.
Neither one of you is wrong for having your opinions, but it just makes you wrong for each other. There's been a huge breach of trust, according to you.
She was on the fast with the pastor. She sent her pictures with a smoothie of straw in her mouth and a sausage McMuffin. Can I eat this, pastor? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on, why you gotta send pictures with it?
Here is today's case.
This wife says her 14-year marriage has been filled with lies, betrayal, and too many children born out of wedlock. He says he's innocent until proven guilty. Can these childhood sweethearts resolve their issues? Or is it too little, too late? That's today's case on Divorce Court.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, our virtual audience is filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Stephanie from Hollis, New York.
Welcome to Divorce Court, Stephanie. As my special guest, I'm sending you a signed copy of my book, Sis, Don't Settle. Enjoy.
Your Honor, this is the case of Borden versus Borden.
Thank you, Juan. Miss Nicole Borden.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought your husband, Mr. Antonio Borden,
Yes, Your Honor.
to divorce court today. The two of you have been married for 14 years, but you say you're ready for a divorce. The marriage is over.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're here, sir, because you believe your marriage can be saved.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Ms. Borden, I'll start with you. What's happened that's brought you to divorce court now?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been with Antonio Borden for 30 years. That's more than half of my lifetime. He is a liar, he's a cheater, he's a manipulator, he's a narcissist, he's a womanizer, and I'm here because I want a divorce and I want to take back my life today.
What do you have to say about that, Mr. Borden? Strong words.
That's totally not the situation, you know. On my part, I wasn't faithful. I did a lot of things that was irresponsible, but I was young. You know, I have changed a lot, you know, and the things that I have done, she forgave me for them. So it's like, just get over it, like, and let's move forward as a family, you know?
I married him. I did not marry the other women that he continues to sleep with. The entirety of our marriage.
Allegedly.
Let's talk about that. What do you say has happened?
So I've been with Antonio Borden since I was 14 years old, okay? We've lived together since I was 14 years old. So from the very beginning, there has been him cheating, and I have to literally ride through the community looking for my car, showing up at a woman's house, knocking on the door to get my keys and my husband to come out of the house. This is literally for months and years this went on.
But your husband is here saying today that that's way in the past. How recent do you say these things have happened?
Well, the past must be the present because they're still happening right now today.
Absolutely not.
When you say the two of you started living together at 14,
Your Honor.
what were the circumstances of that?
So we were living together in his mom's home, okay? Girlfriend and boyfriend, we were young, like high school lovers. We're from two different family backgrounds, cultures. He's more of a bad boy, and I'm more like from the Huxtables family. I fell in love with him. I thought he was gonna be the person that I'd be with literally to the end of my life. We got our own place, I was about 18.
Really young.
We got our own place, so yes, I was really young.
She says, Mr. Borden, that the past is the present.
Totally not true. Everything she's stating is assumptions. She's going off with hearsay. Like, she have no physical
Assumptions
proof.
come with pictures and videos, Judge.
But in the pictures and videos, there's no pictures of my face.
But there is definitely a sex tape.
But there's definitely no images of me. That wasn't me.
Mr. Borden, you came into court today and you said that you admitted that you've had past indiscretions.
Past, years ago.
Years ago?
Yes, over
3
2
years
years
ago?
ago.
Okay.
With kids
so
included.
the last 2
like
years?
Like batteries, it's with kids included.
Mr. Borden, the last 2 years,
Yes.
have you been physically involved intimately with another woman?
I haven't. I mean, I've been, but I haven't been, because I didn't go all the way, so it did.
Okay.
I don't look at it as...
I think we know the answer. What's your evidence, ma'am?
Yes, the evidence is a sex tape.
How did you come across a tape of you say your husband
So a sex
sleeping with
tape
another
was
woman?
sent to me, the text message, there was a video attached. I watched this full video.
You recognized him? You're saying
Yes,
immediately?
I definitely recognized. He had the watch that I bought him. And I also recognized the moles that he had on his hands. And I know everything about his body from his pinky toe to his head.
So what happened after you saw the tape?
I was really,
I pleaded.
there's no words. It was rage, it was hurt. So literally when he got home, I still continued to prepare his dinner, still fix his plate. I said, you know what? I said, let's watch a movie. He agreed, okay? And we watched it together. He immediately said that that was not him. Everybody has a watch like that, or all these people have a watch like that, but not everybody has the hands, fingers, and the 3 moles that he got on his hands like that. So again, that was Antonio Borden. It was you on the tape. I know how you have sex, and I know everything that you do, and it was all the same movements. Everything he do to me, he was doing to the girl in the sex tape.
Mr. Borden, plead your case, sir.
I plead the 5th.
You plead the 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought you said you came
Yes,
in
Your
here
Honor.
today because this was all in the past.
Your Honor, my face was not in the video. I don't know where the lady got the video from or how she put it together, but it definitely wasn't me.
Well, sir, we don't have to have CSI level evidence
Right.
in this courtroom.
I'm not the
but
only
when Ms.
person with
Borden says
moles
she
on my
recognized
hand,
the moles
Your
on your
Honor.
hand, that's pretty significant, sir.
Your Honor, I'm not the only person with moles on my hand.
So you're
and they
saying
could
it wasn't
possibly
you.
have the same
After you
watch.
pled the 5th, you decided to speak now on behalf of yourself and you say it wasn't you.
Wasn't me.
Okay, Mr. Borden.
Absolutely wasn't me.
3 children outside of your marriage, that's significant.
That's totally significant.
Your Honor, is he counting by
I was
twos?
young,
Because he just told me 4,
and
and now he's saying 6. Is he counting by twos? I just want to know, are we counting 1, 3, 5, 6? Is it every other number? Is it the odd numbers? I just want us all to be able to add up. I don't know.
What other evidence do you say you have, ma'am?
I got a Facebook message, okay? There was a girl who was telling me that my husband was sending her naked pictures, explicit, fully uncovered from head to toe. He was laying on her couch. She told me she literally comes to my home, where our 3 children are, to pick and drop him off.
Mr. Borden, is that true?
That's not true at all, Your
What
Honor.
part is not true?
All of it's not true. I never
Really?
had no woman bring me home, unless
So
it was
none
an
of
Uber
that's true?
driver or something like that. That was the only situation.
So who was sending those texts to her?
We have a magnet on the side of the vehicle, and they have Antonio and Nicole Borden and the phone number. So that's how these random people was able to contact her on social media, on her telephone, because we had it on the side of the
But
vehicle.
with naked photos of you?
No, the naked photos, that's not even me. I don't know if it was Photoshop, because I didn't see any evidence of that being me.
So you're saying that someone saw
family.
your names and phone numbers on the side of a vehicle, decided to text your wife naked photos that were not you, but say they were you?
Your
Absolutely.
Honor.
Let me
My
see the
face
text
was not
messages.
in-
Hey, Nicole, are you and Tino still married? You're Tino?
Yes.
I'm having his daughter in a couple of months. Please tell your husband to stop sending me naked pictures and take care of our son. This is him at my house. I've been to your apartment. Is that you, sir?
That's me on the couch, but
And you're having a daughter with
And
somebody
Your
else?
Honor, he tells me that this picture
the woman
that
said
we're
having
looking
a
at.
daughter, then she say, "Oh, we having a son." She's lying. The woman is totally lying.
Okay, but this is someone you had an affair with, though, correct? So this is not a random person that saw your name and number on the side of a car and decided
This
to text your wife?
situation is not.
Okay. What are you doing on her couch?
My
Let you in
wife
the house?
put me out of the house, so I end up going to this woman's house, and as you see, I'm getting rest.
Do you have a child with her?
I don't have a child with her. She says I do, but it's
But
no
it's
proof.
possible. You don't know.
I
Is
don't
what
know.
you're saying. So you were not just getting rest when you went to her house.
I was absolutely just getting rest.
But it's possible that you have a child with her, so you obviously had sex with her.
Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he has literally 6 potential baby mothers.
What?
They actually all got the similar stories, and these stories are the fact that my husband, Antonio Borden, got them pregnant. So when he talked about me kicking him out, what he didn't say is the cause and effect. The cause is Tony was not coming back home. It started late nights, it started days, maybe even weeks at a time. Okay, because women were like contacting me like through social media. Like, I'm a speaker. I'm a life coach. I'm an author. I go out in the community
You
and I'm
kick me
speaking
out
about
for days at a
love. I'm
time,
speaking about
Nicole.
marriage. I'm speaking about
Weeks at a
relationships.
time.
I'm speaking about how the fact that we are here to love one another. So imagine being married to you, and literally hundreds of women are contacting me.
How many children do the two of you have
We have 3 children.
together?
Yes, we have
how
3
many-
children together.
How many children do you have total, sir?
6.
So my question is, why don't we have the same number? I have 3 and he has 6, and we only have 1 marriage.
I mean, I'm no math major, Mr. Borden.
And I don't have a college degree, Judge.
But something's not adding up.
Your Honor, over the years, you know, I was young.
3 children outside of your marriage, that's significant.
That's totally significant.
Your Honor, is he
But
counting by
I was
2s?
young,
Because he just told me 4, and
I was-
now he's saying 6. Is he counting by 2s? I just wonder, are we counting 1, 3, 5, 6? Is it every other number? Is it the odd numbers? I just want us all to be able to add
Actually,
up. I don't
Miss-
know. I don't understand.
Ms. Borden, according to your husband, he's denying all of the children that you claim he potentially has, but he admits to 3. So that's why I'm just going with 3 right now,
And
because
actually, I'm allegedly
that number-
admitting to 3 because only one of them I had a DNA test on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm being honest as much as I can be without
Why,
creating
Mr.
a
Borden?
situation.
Why so much infidelity over the course of the years?
Because she wasn't being a wife, you know?
So you blame her?
It was cause and effect.
Although he thought we had all the cameras taken down, I left 1 camera up because I know how he is.
What happened?
I had a lady come through she had a cleaning service.
Was she cleaning you? Did she do service? Did she sanitize?
Miss
What
Borden?
did she? Oh, I'm sorry.
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free, 1-877-311-2222, or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. You said a couple of specific things happened that brought you to this breaking point. You just closed on a $1 million home.
Yes, I did.
The two of you together?
Yes.
And you needed someone to go clean up your old home. What happened?
So the home that we were renting, we had to get it back to move-in condition, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of that, we were carrying both houses about maybe 7 to 10 days. So Tony promised me that he would get the house ready. We would go to the new home, me and my youngest son, Amari, and he would take care of all the repairs, you know, nails, pictures, and different things of that nature, just get it back to move-in ready. So me and Tony went back to the house to turn in our keys and do our final move-in inspection. He did not do a good job of getting the house back ready. I had to take out the trash. Literally, as I'm taking out the trash, a condom, an open condom, and a bottle of Hennessy came out the garbage can. Immediately, he said, this is from Amari. You know he's young, you know, teenagers, you know, he'd be sneaking, doing this and that. And I immediately got upset, and I took my cell phone out of my pocket to call Amari. He snatched the phone away. It was like, okay. And I'm like, do you need to tell me something? If it's something you need to tell me, you better tell me now. Because although he thought we had all the cameras taken down, I left 1 camera up because I know how he is.
What happened?
I had a lady come through she had a cleaning service, and
Was she cleaning you? Did she do service? Did she sanitize?
Miss
What
Borden?
did she? Oh, I'm sorry.
listen, one thing led to another. The house didn't get cleaned properly.
The house didn't get cleaned properly
We were
what?
drinking and
Why were you drinking with someone who's hired to clean the home?
I just allowed my guard to be down just over.
And so what happened?
Only thing happened was she just gave me oral sex. That was it. Like, I didn't touch her.
Just.
I didn't give her oral sex.
Wow, did you see how he said that, Your Honor?
I didn't do anything.
Just.
Yes. And the condom was open, but we didn't use it.
And so this was someone that was just hired to clean the home, and that's what you did?
That's what ended up happening, Your Honor. It was
Not
an
good, Mr.
isolated
Borden.
situation that would never happen again.
Well, I'm trying to get to the point where you say these
It was
indiscretions
lust.
are in the past. It's
It
just
was just
happened.
lust.
This is where our children was laying at night. That is our home. He had no right to bring another woman. The fact that this man of 45 years old don't understand the concept of marriage, don't know what it means to love someone, is always, oh, well, Nicole, that was how I was back then, and I was young. I don't understand that. Like, that makes...
Why have you stayed for so long? And you say you're a life coach, you speak about love, you're an author, you wrote a book. Why have you stayed in this marriage for so long, despite all the indiscretion?
Because my mother and father have been together all their life. I was taught that a marriage is you're together for, what it say, life or death, okay? So that's what I was taught. That's what our culture is. Tony always told me being the person that I am in the community, you know, if you separate us, this is going to be another broken family, another black statistic. Why would you want that?
So you thought by staying legally married, you were somehow keeping the family together? You still were a broken family, but you were just married. Nothing was fixed about your marriage.
Yeah, it's like the bag of potato chips. You're right, it was the whole bag. Definitely wasn't one potato chip.
We can get counseling. It's things that we can do to make everything better.
There's no counseling. We don't have no marriage. There is no marriage.
We have to make
There is no love.
So
and
every once in a while, something comes along, a case comes along, and it still shocks my conscience. This is one of them. This is really shocking to me.
I would like to renew my vows, just start the new beginnings, you know?
Are you delusional?
And just let the past
be
the past.
Your Honor, we haven't even scratched the surface.
Juan, it's that time again.
You want me to pull it up?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna show you something, Mr. Borden. What is this a photo of, Juan?
It's the streets.
That's where you act like you belong.
No.
Not in a marriage. Not with everything I've heard today. When you decide you want to save a marriage, you want to save a relationship, it has to start far sooner than you hitting rock bottom. Many years ago, when you decided to live another life instead of the life of a husband and a father and someone who respected their wife and their marriage and their family. You just simply made a different choice. For every choice you make, there are consequences to the choice. You also made a choice because you decided to stay, despite the disrespect, despite everything that you said over the years. And no matter how much you want to compare yourself, you aren't the Huxtables. You never were. Fictional TV characters, not real life.
But I gave it all I got.
What brought you to the breaking point?
So I gave him an alternative, and I told him if I hear about another baby or baby mother or any other female reaching out to him, me, or whatever, that I was done. The marriage will be dissolved, okay?
So that's the conversation you had with him?
That was the conversation I had directly with Antonio Borden.
So how did you, because he said that he's changed and all of that was a part of the past, how did you end up here today?
So on Father's Day, I went through his phone and I could not believe what I seen.
Next time on Divorce Court.
She told me plenty of times, if I ever be in this situation ever again, we were done. You know, that was a one-night stand.
This is baby number 7.
For you to be potentially the father of another child is why you are here in divorce court today.
I'm not perfect, Your Honor.
You know what that means? You miss taking out the trash on Monday. Not you have another child
Your Honor,
in the midst of your marriage.
I'm willing to be a part of counseling. I just want to keep our family together. Her family member is even fighting for her.
Ms. Borden's sister is here as your witness?
In my opinion, this is something I've told Nick. It's important that she stay in this marriage.
So my life doesn't matter. My 3 children do not recognize, feel, think that they have a father is a problem.
I'm Antonio Borden Jr. I am the oldest of the 3 kids between Nicole, Wright, my mom, and Antonio Borden, my sperm donor.
What do you think about what your son said?